Among the most unique animals on Earth is a shy, nocturnal creature covered not in fur or feathers, but in tough, keratin scales. This is the pangolin, or tay-tay in Vietnamese. The only mammal in the world completely covered in scales. Sometimes called a scaly anteater, the pangolin looks like a mix between a pinecone and a small armadillo. Yet its appearance hides a fascinating biology and an alarming conservation story. Pangolins belong to the order Phalidota and are native to parts of Africa and Asia, with 8 recognized species. 4 in Asia and 4 in Africa. Adults typically range in size from 30 centimeters to over a meter long. Depending on the species, their bodies are covered in overlapping scales made of keratin, the same protein that forms human hair and nails. These scales are incredibly tough and serve as a natural armor, allowing the pangolin to curl into a tight ball when threatened. Predators such as lions or leopards often find it nearly impossible to penetrate this living shield, making the pangolin one of nature's best defended animals. Despite their formidable protection, pangolins are gentle, solitary creatures. They are mostly nocturnal and feed almost exclusively on ants and termites, which they extract with their long, sticky tongues that can extend longer than their own bodies. Pangolins have no teeth, relying on their muscular stomachs and swallowed pebbles to grind up their food. This specialized diet makes them vital to ecosystems, as they help control insect populations that would otherwise damage vegetation and crops. Pangolins are skilled diggers, using their strong claws to tear open termite mounds or dig burrows for shelter. Some species are arboreal, living in trees, while others prefer underground dens. Females typically give birth to a single baby per year, which clings to its mother's tail and rides on her back, protected by her armor. However, pangolin's slow reproductive rate makes it difficult for populations to recover when their numbers decline. Unfortunately, pangolins are now among the most trafficked mammals in the world. Their meat is considered a delicacy in some cultures, and their scales are highly sought after for use in traditional medicine. Despite having no scientifically proven medicinal value, this illegal demand has pushed all 8 species to the brink of extinction, with the Asian pangolin species listed as critically endangered. In fact, pangolins are often called the world's most trafficked wild mammal, with millions killed in recent decades. Conservationists are working hard to protect these incredible creatures. International trade in pangolins and their products is banned under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora sites, but poaching and smuggling remain rampant. Wildlife rescue centers in Africa and Asia care for confiscated pangolins, rehabilitating them and, when possible, releasing them back into the wild. Public awareness campaigns are also spreading the message that pangolins need protection, not persecution. Pangolins are a perfect example of how mysterious and misunderstood animals can be. For years, scientists knew very little about them because they are shy, elusive, and hard to study in captivity. In fact, pangolins rarely survive long in zoos, as their specialized diet is difficult to replicate. This means that conservation of their natural habitats is essential for their survival. Protecting forests and grasslands in Africa and Asia not only helps pangolins, but also benefits countless other species. Beyond their ecological importance, pangolins have become a powerful symbol in the global fight against wildlife trafficking. Their plight highlights the dangers of illegal animal trade and how cultural beliefs and luxury markets can drive species to extinction. Yet they also inspire hope as awareness grows. More people are joining efforts to save these scaly guardians of the forest. Interestingly, pangolins have a number of unique biological adaptations that make them fascinating to researchers. Their scales are made of keratin, yet arranged in overlapping rows that act like natural armor plating. When threatened, they curl up completely, exposing only their tough outer shell. This defense is so effective that even large predators cannot harm them. Unfortunately, this tactic doesn't work against humans, who simply pick them up when they curl into a ball. Their tongues are another remarkable feature. A pangolin's tongue is attached deep in its chest cavity, extending all the way past its pelvis, allowing it to slurp up ants and termites with incredible precision. A single pangolin can consume tens of thousands of insects in one night, making them essential for maintaining ecological balance. Without pangolins, termite populations could explode, leading to damage in both wild and agricultural landscapes. Pangolins also have a strong sense of smell, which they use to locate insect nests. Their eyesight, however, is relatively poor. They rely on their sharp claws to dig through tough soil and wood, and their long, prehensile tails help them climb trees in search of food. Arboreal species, such as the Sunda pangolin, are excellent climbers. While ground-dwelling species like the Temminck's ground pangolin dig elaborate burrows that serve as safe shelters. As awareness campaigns spread worldwide, pangolins are slowly becoming global conservation ambassadors. Organizations are educating communities in range countries about the ecological value of pangolins, encouraging alternative livelihoods that don't rely on poaching. Ecotourism initiatives in Africa also help local communities see pangolins as a source of pride, rather than profit from trafficking. Saving pangolins will not be easy, but their story has captured hearts around the globe. These armored insect eaters, which have existed for over 80 million years, deserve a future where they can thrive in the wild without fear. Seeing a pangolin in its natural habitat is a rare privilege, and those lucky enough to encounter one are often struck by its quiet beauty and gentle nature. In many ways, the pangolin is a symbol of the delicate balance between humans and nature. Protecting this remarkable creature is not just about saving one species. It's about preserving the biodiversity that keeps our planet healthy. By raising awareness, enforcing anti-trafficking laws, and protecting habitats, we can ensure that the world's only scaled mammal continues to roam forests and grasslands for generations to come.